Yeah? You staying cool? Yeah. I tell you, you'll be a lot cooler than we are. You in the shade. Notice we don't have a lot, but we'll have some soon. I'm Ivan Fuller, the director of the company. I'm glad you're here. This is our 10th production of Bodkins here at the Vickie Mill. This isn't the 10th anniversary. That will be next year. But this is the 10th time we've done it. And that also means that 2 of our cast members were only 10 years old when we did that first show.
Heck yes!
But we're still here. And 2 of our cast members were in the original production. And since next year is our 10th anniversary, we're going to celebrate by doing the very first show that we did. Who remembers what that was? Anybody here for the very first show? Macbeth. Anybody see Macbeth when it was here? Hey, let's give me fun. Get a lot of the original cast members back, and hopefully you will come and help us celebrate. We want to thank the Sioux Falls Parks and Recreation Department for paying for your tickets. Always a great deal. We also thank Augustana College for giving us a place to rehearse and giving me a job. A little earlier, to those of you who were here earlier, the show runs just under 2 hours, depending on how many planes go over. We don't compete with the planes. We stop and watch and wave or make gestures, and then we continue. There will be no intermission, although about an hour and a half into the show, we're going to give you a chance to stand and get the bleacher dents out of your backside, so be watching for that cue, about an hour and a half in. We want to ask if you haven't turned off your cell phones or switched them to vibrate, do that. Shakespeare didn't have to deal with planes or cell phones. We do.
We do.
Yeah, another distraction. Bodkins Theater Company is all about stripping Shakespeare down to the bare basics, to the things that we feel really matter for the theater performance, and that's the actors, the words they're speaking, and how those 2 things intermix with you, the audience. That's why you're real close to the stage. It's why we've left the lights on. We can see you can see each other, and we can have this great party together with Shakespeare's words. We only use 7 actors to play all the roles in the play, so there's lots of very fast changes that happen sometimes right in front of you. By the time we reach the final scene of the show, the number of characters in the scene greatly outnumber the number of actors we have who play them, so it gets a little hairy. There's a few times in the show when we've recruited some of you to help us out by playing different officers. So if you see a stranger suddenly up on stage, don't run and try to drag them off. They are there legitimately. There's a few things we want to educate you about before we start this show. The first are 2 vocabulary words that are pretty essential for the meaning and the understanding of measure for measure, because you'll hear them quite often, and they're not words that we use very often today. The first is the word bawd, B-A-W-D, not bald. You know what that means, bawd. Anybody know what a bawd is? Got a good guess definition? Bawd. If something is bawdy, it's raunchy, yeah. And that comes from the word bawd. A bawd was a woman of ill repute, and also a man who would patronize, give money to a woman of ill repute. The word was interchangeable between both male and female. And another word is punk. Now, we've heard that word a lot, but in Shakespeare's day, a punk meant the same thing as a bawd. When you hear somebody called a punk, they're not just, you know, a miscreant or a hooligan, or something a little worse. The last thing to educate you about is to remind you that in Shakespeare's day, they didn't have TV, they didn't have newspapers with photographs of the leaders of the day in it, and consequently, if the Duke of a country was wandering around amongst his citizens, and he didn't look like the Duke, he didn't have chains on or regal uniforms, people wouldn't have recognized him. They would have thought he was just one of them. And that's important to keep in mind in this play because that's exactly what happens. The Duke disguises himself as a monk to go wandering amongst the commoners. And you might think it's odd that nobody recognizes him. Hey, aren't you the Duke? They wouldn't have known because they never probably saw him before, except maybe passing by at a distance in the parade. Measure for Measure is one of my personal favorites of Shakespeare, even though it's not very well known. Measure is a play about people who believe in absolutes, black and white, good and bad, right and wrong. And Shakespeare was so intelligent, so insightful into the human condition to recognize that people are not black and white. There's a lot of gray in our lives. And this play is his attempt to try to highlight that aspect of the human condition, that we need to be careful who we judge and how we judge them, because quite often our judgments of other people will come back on us, because down deep, perhaps we're not much better. That's the point he was trying to get across with it. So, those are my director's notes for the show. Use your program if you've got them. That will help you follow along with who's who and give you a way into the very beginning of the show. And I'm sure very soon you'll find yourself crawling around in the moral cesspool of Vienna with the rest of us. Enjoy the show. Stay cool. Here we go.
Lies. 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 More lies.
My lord.
My lord.
My liege. Oh, good, my lord. Oh, frauds, brothels,
Lust.
corruption, lechery, frauds,
Lust.
corruption, brothels, lechery, frauds,
Lust.
corruption, brothels, lechery,
Lust.
corruption, brothels, lechery.
Ah! Aeschylus. Aye, lord. Of government properties to unfold what seem in me to affect speech and discourse, since I am put to know that your own science exceeds in that the list of all advice my strengths can give you. The needs of our people, our city's institutions, and the terms for our common justice, you are as pregnant and as art and practice hath enriched any that we remember. There is our commission from which we would not have you forth. Call hither, I say, come bid before us, Angelo. What figure of us think you he will bear? For you must know we have a special soul, elected him our absence to supply, lent him our terror, dressed him with our love, and given his deputations all the organs of our own power. What think you, Father?
If any in Vienna be of worth to undergo such ample grace and honor, it is Lord Angelo.
Look where he comes.
Always obedient to your grace's will, I come to know your pleasure.
Angelo, there is a kind of character in thy life that to the observer doth thy history fully unfold. Thyself and thy belongings are not thine own so proper as to waste thyself upon thy virtues, they on thee. Heaven doth with us as we with torches do, not light them for themselves. For if our virtues did not go forth of us, 'twere all alike, as if we had them not. But I do bend my speech to one who can, in my part in him advertise. Hold therefore, Angelo, in our remove, be thou at full ourself. Mortality and mercy in Vienna live in thy tongue and heart. Old Aeschylus, though first in question, is thy secondary. Therefore, take your commission.
Good my lord, let there be some more testimony in my medal before so noble and so great a figure be stamped upon it.
No more evasions. We have with 11 and prepared choice proceeded to you. Therefore, take your honors. Our haste from hence is of so quick condition that it prefers itself and leaves unquestioned matters of needful value. We shall write to you as time in our concerning shall importune how it goes with us, and do look to know what doth befall you here. Therefore, fare you well. To the hopeful execution do I leave you of your commissions.
Give leave, my lord, that we may bring you something on the way.
Thy haste may not admit it, nor need you on my part have to do with any scruple. Thy scope is as thine own, to enforce or qualify the laws as to your soul seems fit. Give me your hand, I'll privily away. I do love the people, but do not like to stage me to their eyes. Though it do well, I do not relish well their loud applause. And Abe's vehemence, nor do I think the man of safe discretion that does affect it. Once more, fare you well.
Hey, your cabinet, take it into your purposes.
Leave forth and bring you back in happiness.
I thank you. Fare you well.
I shall desire you, sir, to give me leave to have free speech with you. It concerns me to look into the bottom of my place of power I have, of what strength and nature I am not yet instructed.
Tis so with me. Let us withdraw, and we shall soon our satisfaction have touching that point.
I'll wait upon your honor.
If the Duke with the other dukes come not to composition with the King of Hungary, why then all the dukes fall upon the king.
Heaven grant us its peace, but not the King of Hungary.
Amen. Thou concludes like the sanctimonious pirate that went to sea with the 10 commandments, but scraped one out of the table.
Ooh, thou shalt not steal.
At any rate.
What? 'Twas a commandment to command the captain and all the rest from their functions. They put forth to steal. There's not a soldier of us all that, in the Thanksgiving before the meat, do relish the petition well and praise for peace.
Yeah, I never heard any soldier dislike it. Oh, I believe thee, for I think thou never wast where grace was said.
No, a dozen times at least.
Yeah. Ooh, behold. Behold where Madam Mitigation comes. I have purchased as many diseases under her roof as come to...
What, I pray?
Judge, $3,000 a year.
Aye, and more.
Aye, a French crown more.
Thou art always figuring diseases in me, but thou art full of air. I am sound.
Oh, nay, not, as one would say, healthy, but so sound as things that are hollow. My bones are hollow. Impiety has made a feast of thee.
How now? Which of your hips is the most profound?
Well. There's one yonder arrested and carried to prison was worth 5,000 you want.
Yeah, who's that, I pray?
Mary, sir, that's Claudio, Signor Claudio. Claudio to prison? 'Tis not so. I know 'tis so. I saw him arrested, saw him carried away, and, which is more, within these 3 days, his head to be chopped off.
And after all this fooling, I would not have it, so art thou sure of
I am
this?
too sure of it. And it is beginning Madame Giulietta with child.
Oh, believe me, this may be. He promised to meet me 2 hours since, and he was ever precise in his promise keeping.
Decide to draw something near to the speech we had to such a purpose. Most of all agreeing with the proclamation.
Yeah, wait. Let's go learn the truth of it.
Not what with the war, what with the sweat, what with the gallows, and what with poverty, I am custom shrunk. How now, what's the news with you?
Yonder man is carried to prison.
Well, what has he done?
A woman.
Yes, but what is his offense?
Is groping for trout in a peculiar river.
What?
No, but there's a woman with maid by him. Well, Nip, you've not heard the proclamation, have you?
What proclamation?
All the houses in the suburbs of Vienna, they're to be plucked down.
But shall all the houses of the resort be pulled down?
To the ground, mistress.
Well, here's a change indeed in the Commonwealth. What is to become of me?
Oh, fear not you. Good counselors, they lack no clients. Though you change your place, you need not change your trade. Courage, I'll be your tapster still. Oh, there'll be pity taken on you. You that have worn your eyes almost out in the service, you shall be considered.
Oh, what's due here, common tapster? Let's withdraw.
Signor Claudio, he's led by the provost to prison, and there's Madame Juliet.
Fellow, why dost thou show me thus to the world? Bear me to prison where I am committed.
I do not do it in evil disposition, but for Lord Angelo by special charge.
Oh, thus can the demigod authority make us pay down for our offense by weight the words of heaven. On whom it will, it will. On whom it will not, so, yet still 'tis just.
Why, how now, Claudio? Whence comes this restraint?
From too much liberty, my Lucio.
To say truth, I as lief have the foppery of freedom as the mortality of imprisonment. What's thy offense, Claudio?
What but to speak of would offend again?
What? Is it murder?
No,
Lechery?
call it so. Lucio, a word with you.
Yeah, 100 if they'll do you any good. Is lechery so looked after?
Thus it stands with me. Upon a true contract, I got possession of Giulietta's bed. You know the lady, she is fast my wife.
What?
Save that we do the denunciation lack of outward order. This we came not to only for propagation of a dower remaining in the coffer of her friends, from whom we thought it meet us to hide our love till time had made them for us. But it chances the stealth of our most mutual entertainment with character too gross is writ on Juliet.
Yeah, with child, perhaps, huh?
Unhappily even so. And the new deputy now for the Duke, whether it be the fault and glimpse of newness, or whether that the body public be a horse, whereon the governor doth ride, who, newly in the seat, that it may know he can't command, lets it straight feel the spur. Whether it be the tyranny in his place or in his eminence, that fills it up, I stagger it. But this new governor awakes me all the enrolled penalties which have like unscoured armor, hung by the wall so long that 19 zodiacs have gone round. And for a name now puts the drowsy and neglected act freshly on me. 'Tis surely for a name.
I warrant it is, and I had stand so tickle on my shoulders that a milkmaid, if she be in love, may sigh it off. Hey, send after the Duke, appeal to him.
I've done so, but he's not to be found. Oh, I prithee, Lucio, do me this kind service. This day my sister should the cloister enter, and there receive her approbation. Acquaint her with the danger of my state. Implore her in my voice that she make friends to the strict deputy. Bid herself assay him. I have great hope in that, for in her youth there's a prone and speechless dialect such as move men. Besides, she hath prosperous art which she will play with reason and discourse, and well she can persuade.
Well, I pray she may. As well for the encouragement of the like, who else would stand under grievous imposition? As for the enjoying of thy life, which I would be sorry should be thus foolishly lost at a game of tic-tac. Now,
I thank you, good friend Lucio.
within 2 hours, huh?
Away, sir. We must go.
No, Holy Father, throw away that thought. Believe not that the dribbling dart of love can pierce a complete bosom. Why I desire thee to grant me secret harbor hath a purpose more grave and wrinkled than the aims and ends of burning youth.
May your grace speak of it?
My holy sir, none better knows than you how I have ever loved the life removed, and kept an idle price to haunt assemblies where youth and cost witless bravery keeps. I have delivered to Lord Angelo, a man of stricture and firm abstinence, my absolute power and place here in Vienna, and he supposes me travel to Poland, for so I have strewed it to the common ear, and so it is believed. Now, pious sir, you will demand of me why I do this.
Gladly, my lord.
We have strict statutes and most biting laws, the needful bits and curbs to headstrong weeds, which for this 14 years we have let slip. Even as the o'ergrown lion in a cave that goes not out to prey, now as fond fathers, having bundled up the threatening twigs of birch, only to stick it in their children's sight for terror not to use, in time the rod more mocked than feared, so our decrees, dead to infliction, to themselves are dead, and liberty plucks justice by the nose, the baby beats the nurse, and quite athwart goes all the
It rested in your grace to unloose this tied-up justice when you please, and it in you more dreadful would have seemed than in Lord Angelo.
I do fear too dreadful. Since it was my fault to give the people scope, 'twould be my tyranny to strike and gall them for what I bid them do, for we bid this be done. When evil deeds have their permissive pass and not the punishment. Therefore, indeed, my father, I have on Angelo imposed the office, who may, in the absence of my name, strike home, and yet my nature never in the fight to do in slander. And to behold his sway, I will, as 'twere a brother of your order, visit both prince and people. Therefore, I prithee, supply me of the habit, and instruct me how I may formally in person bear like a true friar. More reason for this action at our more leisure will I render you. Only this one. Angelo is precise, stands at a guard with envy, scarce confesses that his blood flows or that his appetite is more to bread than stone. Hence shall we see, if power change purpose, what our seamers be.
And have you nuns no farther privileges?
Are these not large enough?
Yes, truly, I speak not as desiring more, but rather wishing a more strict restraint on the votress of St. Clair.
Oh, peace be in this place! Oh, it is a man's voice.
Oh, gentle Isabella, turn you the key and know his business of it. You may, I may not, for you are yet unsworn. Once you have vowed, you must not speak with men, but in the presence of the prioress. Then, if you speak, you must not show your face, or if you show your face, you must not speak.
Oh, there!
Oh, he calls again. I pray you, answer him.
Peace and prosperity, who is that calls?
Hail, virgin, if you be, as those cheap roses proclaim you are no less. Can you so set me as to bring me to the sight of Isabella, the novice of this place and the fair sister to her unhappy brother Claudio?
Why her unhappy brother? Let me ask the brother, for now I must make you known. I am that Isabella and his sister.
Gentle and fair. Your brother kindly greets you, and not to be weary with you, he's in prison.
Who me?
For that which if myself might be his judge, he should receive his punishment in thanks. He hath got his friend with child.
Sir, make me not your story.
No, 'tis true. Oh, I would not. So 'tis my familiar sin with maids to seem the lapwing and jest, tongue far from the heart. Ooh, play with all virgin soul. I hold you as a thing enskyed and sainted. By your renouncement, an immortal spirit, and to be talked with in sincerity as with a saint.
Sir, you do blaspheme the good and mocking me.
Do not believe it. The innocent truth 'tis thus. Your brother and his lover have embraced, and as those that feed grow full, hey, it's blossoming time, that from the seedness the bare fallow brings the teeming poison. Yeah, even so her plenteous womb expresseth his full tilth and husbandry. She your cousin?
Adopted. As schoolmates change their name by vain though affection.
Yeah, she it is.
Let him marry her.
This is the point. The Duke has very strangely gone from hence, and upon his place and with full line of his authority governs Lord Angelo. A man whose blood is very snow bronze. One who never feels the wanton stings and motions of the sense, but doth rebate and blunt his natural edge with profits of the mind, study and fast. He, to give fear to use and liberty, hath picked out an act under whose heavy sense your brother's life falls into forfeit. He arrests him on it, follows close the rigor of the statute to make your brother an example. All hope is gone, unless you have the grace by your fair prayer. Soften Angelo. And that's my pith of business with Union Corporal.
Don't he so seek his life?
Has censured him already. And, as I hear, the provost hath a warrant for his execution.
Alas, what poor abilities in me to do him good.
I say the power you have.
My power. Alas, I doubt that I can.
Nah! Our doubts are traitors. Make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. Go to Lord Angelo and let him learn to know. When women sue, men give like gods, right? But when they weep and kneel, their petitions are as freely theirs as they themselves would owe them, huh?
I'll see what I can do.
But speedily.
Oh, I will about it straight. No longer staying, but to give the mother notice of my affair. I humbly thank you. Commend me to my brother. Soon at night, I'll send him certain word of my success.
I take my leave of you, sir.
We must not make a scarecrow of the law, setting it up to fear the birds of prey, and let it keep one shame, so custom maketh their virgin not their terror.
Aye, but yet let us be keen, and rather cut a little than fall and bruise to death. Alas, this gentleman, whom I would save, had a most noble father, let but your honor know, whom I believe to be most straight in virtue, that in the working of your own affections had time cohered with place, or place with wishing, or that the resolute acting of your blood could have attained the effect of your own purpose, whether you had not some time in your life erred in this point which now you censure him and pulled the law upon you.
'Tis one thing to be tempted, Aeschylus, another thing to fall. Now, I not deny the jury, passing sentence on the prisoner's life, may in the sworn 12 have one or two thieves guiltier than him they try. But rather tell me, when I that censure him do so offend, let mine own judgment pattern out my death, and nothing come impartial. Sir, he must die.
Be it as your wisdom will.
Now, where's the provost?
Here!
So like your honor.
See that Claudio be executed by 9 tomorrow morning. Bring him his confessor, and let him be prepared, for that's the utmost of his pilgrimage.
Well, heaven forgive him and forgive us all.
Come! Bring them away! Hey! If these be good people in a commonweal that do nothing but use their abuses in common houses, I know them not. Bring them away!
Oh, now, sir, what's your name and what's the matter?
If it please, your honor, I am the poor Duke's constable, and my name is Albo. I do lean upon justice, sir, and do bring in here before your good honor 2 notorious benefactors.
Benefactors? What benefactors are they? Are they not malefactors?
If it please your honor, I know not well what they are, but 3-sided villains they are, that I'm sure of, and void of all profanation in the world that good Christians ought to have.
This comes off well. He is a wise officer.
Elbow is your name.
Why dost thou not speak, Elbow?
They cannot, sir. He's out at Elbow.
What are you, sir?
Me, sir? A tapster, sir, parcel boss. One that served a bad woman whose house, sir, was, as they say, plucked down in the suburbs, and now she professes a hot house, which I think is a very ill house, too.
How know you that?
My wife, sir, whom I detest before heaven and your honor.
How? Thy wife?
I, sir, whom I thank heaven as an honest woman.
Dost thou detest her, therefore?
I say, sir, I will detest myself also as well as she's at this house. If it be not a bog's house, it is a pity of her life, for it is a naughty house.
How know you that, constable?
Married, sir, by my wife, who, if she had been a woman cardinally given, might have been accused in fornication, adultery, and all uncleanliness there.
By the woman's means.
I, sir, by Mistress Overdone's means, but as she spit his face, so she defied it.
Oh, sir, by your honor's leave, this is not so.
Prove it before these varlets here, thou honorable man, prove it.
Do you hear how he misplaces?
Sir, by your honor's leave, she came in great-bellied with child, and longing, saving your honor's reverence, for stewed prunes. Now, sir, we had but 2 in the house, which at that distant time stood, as it were, in a fruit dish. A dish of some 3 tenths. Well, your honors have seen such dishes. They're not china dishes, but they're very good dishes.
Go to, no matter for the dish, sir.
No, sir, none of the bit. You are there in the right. But to the point. This Mistress Elbow, being with child and great-bellied and longing, as I said, for prunes, and there being but 2 in the house, but Master Frost here having eaten the rest, and paying for them, very honestly, as I say, for you know, Master Frost, I could not give you 3 pence again.
No, indeed.
Yeah, very well. Oh, and you being, it can be remembered, cracking the stones of the foresaid prunes.
Aye, so I did.
Very well, then. Oh, and I'm telling you, it can be remembered, how such a one and such a one was vastly sure of the thing we wanted, unless they got very good diet, as I told you.
Oh, this is true.
Very well, then. Oh, and
Come, you are a tedious fool. What was done to Elbow's wife to give him cause to complain of? Come me to what was done to her.
sir, you cannot come to that yet.
No, sir, nor I mean it not.
But you shall come to it by your honor's leave. But I beseech you, sir, look on Master Froth here, a gentleman of 80 pounds a year, whose father died at Hallowmass. Was it not at Hallowmass, Master Froth?
Holland Eve.
Why, very well then, I hope here be truth. He, sir, was sitting in a lower chair. Was in the bunch of grapes where you have a delight to sit. Have you not, Master Froth?
I have so, because it is an open room and therefore good for winter.
Yeah, you see, very well. I hope here be true. This will last out a night in Russia, when nights are longest there. I take my leave and leave you to the hearing of the cause, hoping you'll find good cause to rid them all.
I shall, sir, fare you well. Now, sir, come on, what was done to Elbow's wife once more?
Once, sir? Well, there was nothing done to her once.
I beseech you, sir, ask him what this man did to my wife.
I beseech you, sir, ask me.
Well, sir, what did this gentleman to her?
I beseech you, sir, look on Master Froth here. Come, Master Froth, come to his honor, 'twill do you good. Does your honor mark his face?
Aye, sir, very well.
Nay, but mark it well.
Well, I do so.
Does your honor see any harm in his face?
Why, no.
I'll be sworn on a book his face is the worst thing about him. Good, then, if his face be the worst thing about him, how could Master Froth do the constable's wife any harm? I would know that of your lordship.
Oh, He's in the right, Constable. Let's say to it.
First, hand it like you. The house is a respected house. Next, this is a respected fellow, and his mistress is a respected woman.
Oh, Your Honor, his wife is the most respected person of all of us.
Varlet! Thou liest, wicked varlet! The time is yet to come that she was ever respected with man, woman, or child!
She was respected with him before she married him.
Whoa.
Is this true?
Oh, thou Satan! Oh, thou wicked animal! I respected with her before I was married with her! If ever I was respected with her father, she with me! Let not your worship think me the poor Duke's officer. Before these honorable men thou varlet, or I'll have my action of battery on thee.
Ah, if he took you a box over here, you might have your action of slander, too.
Mary, I thank your good worship for it. What is your worship's pleasure I shall do with this wicked Caton?
Truly, officer, because he has some offenses in him that thou wouldest discover if thou couldest, let him continue in his courses till thou knowest what they are.
Mary, I thank your worship for it. Thou seest, thou wicked varlet, now has come upon me. Thou art to continue now, thou varlet, thou art to continue.
Where were you born, friend?
Here in Vienna, sir.
Are you of 80 pounds a year?
I am pleased, sir.
So, what trade are you of, sir?
A tapster, sir. A poor widow's tapster.
And your mistress's name?
Mistress Overdone.
Has she had any more than one husband?
9, sir. Overdone by the last.
Come hither to me, Master Froth. Yes, indeed, Master Froth. Master Froth, I would not have you acquainted with tapsters, Master Froth. They will draw you, and you will hang them. Get you gone, and let me hear no more of you.
I thank your honor. For mine own part, I never come into any room in a tap house, but am drawn in.
No more of it, Master Froth. Very well. Come hither to me, Master Tapster. What's your name, Master Tapster?
Pompey.
What else?
Bum, sir.
Troth, and your bum is the greatest thing about you, so that in the beastly sense, you are Pompey the Great. You are Pompey, partly a bard. Pompey, howsoever you color into being a tapster, are you not? Come, tell me true, it shall be the better for you.
Truly, sir, I'm just a poor fellow that would live.
Oh, but how would you live, Pompey? By being a bard? What think you of the trade? Is it a lawful trade?
If the law would allow it.
Ah! But the law will not allow it, Pompey, nor it shall not be allowed in Vienna.
Does your honor mean to geld and splay all the youth of the city?
No, Pompey.
Well, truly, sir, in my poor opinion, they will do it then.
Thank you, good Pompey, and in requital of your prophecy, hark you, I advise you not to let me find you before me again upon any complaint whatsoever. No, not for dwelling where you do. If I do, Pompey, I shall beat you to your tent and prove a shrewd Caesar to you. In plain dealing, Pompey, I shall have you whipped. So for this time, fare you well.
I thank your worship for your good counsel. But I shall keep it till flesh and fortune shall better determine. Whip me? No, let Carman whip his jade. The valiant heart's not whipped out of his trade.
Come hither to me, Master Constable. Come hither, Master Elbow. How long have you been in this place of constable?
7 years and a half, sir.
Alas, I had thought by the readiness in the office, you had continued in it some time. You say 7 years together?
And a half, sir.
Ah, they do you wrong to put you so oft upon it. Are there not men sufficient in your ward to serve it?
Thanks, sir, few of any wit in such matters. If they are chosen, they are glad to choose me for them. I do it for some piece of money and go through with all.
Look, you bring me in the names of some 6 or 7, the most sufficient in your parish.
To your worship's house, sir?
To my house. Fare you well. Oh. What o'clock, think you? It grieves me for the death of Claudio, but there is no remedy.
He is hearing of a cause. He will come straight. I'll tell him of you.
Pray you do. I'll know his pleasure. But maybe he will relent. Alas, he hath but as offended in a dream. All sects, all ages, smack of his vice, and he to die for it?
Now, Provost, what's the matter?
Is it your will Claudio shall die tomorrow?
Did I not tell thee yea? Hast thou not answer for it? Why dost thou ask again?
Lest I be too rash. Under your good correction I have seen when, after execution, judgment hath repented o'er his doom.
Go to, let that be mine. Do you your office, or give up your place, and you shall well be spared.
I crave your honor's pardon. What is to be done, sir, with the groaning Juliet? She is very near her hour.
Dispose of her to some more fitter place, and that with speed.
The sister of the man condemned desires access to you.
Adieu, sister.
Aye, my good lord, a very virtuous maid, and shortly of a sisterhood, if not so already.
Well, let her be admitted. See you the fornicatress be removed. Give her needful, but not lavish means. There shall be order for it.
Save your honor.
Oh, wait, stay a little while. You are welcome. What's your will?
I am a willful suitor to your honor. Please, but your honor, hear me.
Well, the suit.
There is a vice that most I do abhor, and most desire should meet the blow of justice, for which I would not plead, but that I must, for which I must not plead, but that I am at war twixt will and will not.
Well, the matter.
I have a brother is condemned to die. I do beseech you, let it be his fault, and not my brother.
Oh, heaven give thee moving graces.
Condemn the fault, but not the actor of it. Why, every fault's condemned ere it be done. Mine were the very cipher of a function to find the fault, whose fine stands upon record and let go by the actor.
Just but severe law. I had a brother then, heaven keep your honor. Give it not o'er, so to him again, entreat him.
Kneel down before him, hang upon his gown. You are too cold. To him, I say.
Must he needs die?
Maiden, no remedy.
Yes, I think you might pardon him, and neither heaven nor man grieve at the mercy.
I will not do it.
But can you if you would?
Look, what I will not, that I cannot do.
But might you, and do the world no wrong, if so your heart would touch that remorse as mine is to him?
He's sentenced, 'tis too late.
You are too cold.
Too late? Why no? I, if you speak a word, may call it back again. Well, believe this. No ceremony that to great ones long, not the king's crown, nor the deputed sword, the marshal's truncheon, nor the judge's robes, become them with half so good a grace as mercy does. If he had been as you, and you as he, you would have slipped like him. But he, like you, would not have been so stern.
Pray you be gone.
I would to heaven I had your potency and you were Isabel. Should it then be thus? No, I would tell what were to be a judge and what a prisoner.
I touch him, there's the vein.
Your brother is a forfeit of the law, and you but waste your words.
Alas, why, all the souls that were forfeit ones, and he that might the vantage best and took found out the remedy. How would you be, if he which is at the top of judgment should but judge you as you are? Oh, think on that, and mercy then will breathe within your lips like man new made. Must he die tomorrow? Must he?
Madam, no remedy.
Wait, it's so soon. Spare him. Spare him. He's not prepared for death. Even in our kitchens we kill the fowl of season. Shall we serve heaven with less respect than we do minister to our gross selves? Good, my lord, bethink you. Who is it that hath died for this offense? There's many have committed it.
Aye, well said.
The law hath not been dead, though it hath slept. The many had not dared to do that deed if the first that did the edict infringe had answered for his evil. Now 'tis awake, takes note of what is done. Be satisfied. Brother dies tomorrow, be content.
So you must be the first that gives this sentence, and he that suffers. Oh, it is excellent as a giant's strength, but it is tyranny to use that strength for the giant.
That's well said.
Great men thunder, as Jove himself does. Jove would never be quiet. For every healthy, petty officer who used his heaven to thunder, nothing but a run.
Do him, wench. He will relent.
It was coming, I perceive it. Pray heaven she win him.
We cannot weigh our brother with ourselves. Great men may jest the same. 'tis wit in them, but in the less, foul profanation.
Thou art in the right, girl. More of that.
That in the captain's but a colored word, and the soldier is flat blasphemy.
Are you wise to that? More on it.
Why do you put these sayings upon me?
Because you...
Because authorities, though err like others, have yet a kind of medicine in itself that skills the vice of the copper. Go to your bosom, knock there, and ask it when it does know it's like my brother's fault. If it confess a natural guiltiness as it is, let it not sound a thought upon your tongue against my brother's life.
She speaks, 'tis with such sense that my sense breathes with it. Farewell.
Gentle my lord, turn back.
I will beseech me. Come again tomorrow.
Hark how upright you could, my lord, turn back.
How? Bribe!
I, with such gifts that heaven shall share with you.
Thou hast marred all else.
Not with fond sickles of precious gold, or stones as great or rich or poor as fancy thou yourself, but with true prayers that shall be up in heaven and enter there ere sunrise. Prayers from preserved souls from fasting made, whose minds are dedicated to nothing temporal.
Well, come to me tomorrow.
Go to, 'tis well away. Heaven keep your honor safe.
For I am that way going to temptation where prayers cross.
At what hour tomorrow shall I attend your lordship?
Any time, forenoon.
Save your honor.
From thee, from thy virtues. What's this? What's this? Is this her fault or mine? The tempter or the tempted? Who sins most, huh? Oh, not she, nor doth she tempt, but it is I that, lying by the violet in the sun, does as the carrion, not the flower, corrupt with virtuous season. Ah, fuck. What dost thou? What art thou, Angela? Dost thou desire her foully for those things that make her good? Oh, let her brother live. Thieves, for their robberies, have authority when judges steal themselves. I love her. That I desire to hear her speak again and feast upon her eyes. What is it I dream on? Oh, most cunning enemy, that to catch a saint with saints dost bait thy hook. Most dangerous is that temptation that goes us on to sin in loving virtue. You know, never could the strumpet, with all her double vigor, art, and nature, once stir my temper, but this virtuous maid subdues me quite. Ever till now, when men were fond, I smiled and wondered how.
Hail to you, Provost. So I think you are.
I am the provost. What is your will, good father?
Bound by my charity and my blessed order, I am come to visit the afflicted spirits here in the prison. Do me the common right to let me see them and make me know the nature of their crimes, that I may minister them accordingly.
I would do more than that if more were needful. Oh, look, here comes one. A gentlewoman of mine who, falling in the flaws of her own youth, hath blistered her report. She is with child. And he that God hath sentenced, a young man more fit to do another such offense than to die for this.
When must he die?
As I do think, tomorrow. I have provided for you. Stay a while and you shall be conducted.
Repent you, fair one, of the sin you carry?
I do, and bear the shame most patiently.
Aha, then I'll teach you how to arraign your conscience and try your penitence if it be sound or hollowly put on.
I'll gladly learn.
Love you the man that wronged you?
Yes, as I love the woman that wronged him.
Aha, aha. So, then it would seem your most offenseful act was mutually committed.
Mutually.
So then, is your sin of a heavier kind than his?
I do confess it and repent it, Father.
Yes, 'tis meet so, daughter, but lest you do repent it, as that the sin hath brought you to this shame, which sorrow is always toward ourselves and not heaven, showing that we would not spare heaven as we love it, but as we stand in
I
fear.
do repent me as it is an evil, and take the shame with joy.
There rest. Your partner, so I hear, must die tomorrow, and I am going with instruction to him. Grace be with you. Benedicite.
Must die tomorrow. Oh, Oh, injurious love that respites me in life, whose very comfort is still a dying horror.
'Tis pity of him.
I do pray and think and pray to several subjects. Heaven hath my empty words, whilst mine invention, hearing not my tongue, anchors on Isabel. God in my mouth, as if I did but only chew his name, and in my heart, strong and swelling evil of my conception. How now, who's there?
One Isabel, a sister, desires access to you.
Teach her the way. Oh, heavens, why does my heart thus muster to my soul, making both it unfit for itself and dispossessing all my other parts of their necessary fitness? How now, fair maid?
I am come to know your pleasure.
That you might know it would much better please me than to demand what 'tis. Your brother cannot live.
Even so, heaven keep your honor safe.
Yet may he live, and it may be as long as you or I. Yet he must die.
Under your sentence?
Yea.
When, I beseech you, that in his reprieve, longer or shorter, he may be so fitted that his soul sicken not.
Fine, these filthy vices. I shall pose you quickly. Which had you rather, that the most just law now took your brother's life, or to redeem him, that you give up your body to such sweet uncleanness as she that he hath stained?
Sir, believe this. I had rather give my body than my soul.
No, I talk not of your soul.
Or how say you?
Answer me this. I, now the voice of the recorded law, pronounce a sentence on your brother's life. Might there not be charity in sin to save this brother's life?
Oh, please you do it. I'll take it as a peril to my soul. It is no sin at all but charity. That I do make his life, if that be sin, heaven let me bear it. You granting of my suit, if that be sin, I'll make it my morn prayer to have it added to the fault of mine, and nothing of your answer.
Nay, but hear me. Your sense pursues not mine. Either you are ignorant, or seem so crafty. That's not good.
And in nothing good, but graciously to know I am no better.
Nay, but mark me. To be received plain, I'll speak more gross. Your brother is to die.
So,
His offense is so, as it appears accounted to the law upon that pain.
true.
Admit no other way to save his life. That you, his sister, finding yourself desired of such a person whose credit with the judge, or own great place, could fetch your brother from the manacles of the all-binding law, and that there were no earthly way to save him, but that you must lay down the treasures of your body to this supposed, what would you do?
As much for my poor brother as myself. That is, were I under the terms of death, the impression of keen whips I'd wear as rude, and strip myself to death as to a bed that longing has been sick for, ere I yield my body up to shame.
When must your brother die?
And twere the chief away. Better it were a brother died at once, than a sister, by redeeming him, should die forever.
Were not you, then, as cruel as the sentence you have slandered so?
For immunity and ransom and free pardon are of two houses. Lawful mercy is nothing akin to foul redemption.
You seemed of late to make the law a tyrant, and rather prove the slighting of your brother a merriment than a vice.
Pardon me, my lord, or it all falls out to have what we would have, we speak not what we mean. I something do excuse the thing I hate, for his advantage that I dearly love.
We are all frail, but I will be bold. I do arrest your words, be that you are. That is a woman, as you are well expressed by all external warrants.
I have no tongue but one. Gentle my lord, let me entreat you speak the former language.
Plainly conceive. I love you.
Well, my brother did love Juliet, and you tell me he shall die for it.
He shall not, Isabel, if you give me love.
I know your virtue hath a license in it that seems a little fouler than it is to pluck on others.
Upon mine honor, my words express my purpose.
Little honor to be much believed and most pernicious purpose. Seeming. I will proclaim thee, Angelo, look for it. Sign me a present pardon for my brother, or with an outstretched throat, I'll tell the world aloud what man thou art.
Who will believe thee, Isabel? My unsoiled name, the austereness of my life,
My vouch against yours and my place in the state shall so your accusation overweigh that you shall stifle in your report and smell of calumny. No, I have begun, now I give my sensual race the rein. Fit thy consent to my will. Redeem your brother by yielding your body to my will, or he shall not only die the death, but thy unkindness shall his death draw out the lingering sufferings. Answer me tomorrow, or by the affection which guides me most, I'll prove a tyrant to him. As for you, say what you can. My false overweighs your true.
To whom should I complain? Did I tell this, who would believe me? Perilous vows that bear in them one in the self-same tongue, either condemnation or reproof, bidding law make curtsy to their will, looking both right and wrong to the sufferance that follows as it draws. I'll to my brother, though he had fallen by prompture of the blood, yet had he such a mind of honor in him, that had he 20 heads to tender down on, 20 bloody blocks, he'd yield them up, before his sister should her body stoop to such abhorred pollution. Then Isabel live chaste, and brother die. More than our brother is our chastity. I'll tell him yet of Angelo's request, and fit his mind to death for his soul's rest.
So then you hope of pardon from Lord Angelo? The miserable have no other medicine but only hope. I have hope to live, and am prepared to die.
The absolute for death, either death or life, shall thereby be the sweeter. Reason thus with life. If I do lose thee, I do lose a thing that none but fools would keep.
I humbly thank you. To sue to live, I find I seek to die, and seeking death find life. Let it come on.
What ho! Peace here, grace and good company.
Who's that? A command! Which deserves a welcome.
Ere long, I'll visit you again.
Most holy sir, I thank you.
My business is a word or two with Claudio.
And very welcome. Look, senor, here's your sister.
Provost, a word with you.
As many as you please.
Take me to hear them speak where I may be concealed.
Now, sister, what's the comfort?
Why? As all comforts are, most good indeed. Lord Angelo, having affairs to heaven, intends you for his swift ambassador, where you will be in everlasting leisure. Therefore, your best appointment makes speed. Tomorrow you set on.
Is there no remedy?
None but such remedy as to save a head, to cleave a heart in twain.
But is there any?
Yes, brother. You may live. There's a devilish mercy in the judge if you'll implore it, that will save your life, but fetter you till death.
Let me know the point.
I do fear thee, Claudio, and I quake, lest thou of feverous life shouldst entertain in 6 or 7 winters more respect than a perpetual honor. Darest thou die?
Why give you me this shame? If I must die, I will encounter darkness as a bride and hug it in mine arms.
Oh, there spake my brother. There my father's grave did utter forth a voice. Yes, thou must die. Thou art too noble to conserve a life in base appliances. This outward seem to deputy, whose settled visage and deliberate word nips youth in the head, is yet a devil. His filth within being cast, he would appear upon as deep as hell.
The princely Angelo?
Oh, 'tis the cunning livery of hell, the damnedest body to invest and cover in princely garbs. Dost thou think, Claudio, if I would yield him my virginity, thou mightst be free?
Oh heavens, it cannot be.
Yes, he would give it thee. This night's the time when I should do what I abhor to name, or else thou diest tomorrow.
Thou shalt not do it.
A word but my life. I would throw it down for your deliverance as frankly as a pin.
Thanks, dear Isabel.
Be ready, Claudio, for your death tomorrow.
Yes. Has he affections in him that thus can make him bite the law by the nose when he would force it? sure it is no sin, or of the deadliest 7, it is the least.
Which is the least?
If it were damnable, he, being so wise, why would he, for a momentary trick, be perdurably fine? Oh, Isabel,
What says my brother?
death is a fearful thing.
And shame and life a hateful.
Aye, but to die in go we know not where, to lie in cold obstruction and to rot, this sensible war motion to become a needed clod, and the delighted spirit to bathe in fiery floods, or to reside in thrilling region of thick-ribbed ice, to be imprisoned in viewless winds, and blown with restless violence round about the pendant world. 'Tis too horrible. The weariest and most loathed worldly life that age, ache, penury, and imprisonment can lay on nature is a paradise to what we fear of death.
Oh, alas, alas.
Sweet sister, let me live. What sin you do to save a brother's life, nature dispenses with the deed so far that it becomes a virtue.
You beast! Oh, faithless coward! Oh, dishonest wretch! Wilt thou be made a man out of my vice? It's not a kind of incense to take life from thine own sister's shame. Heaven shield my mother! Plead my father fair, for such a warped slip of wilderness ne'er issued from his blood. Take my defiance! Die! Perish! My bending down reprieve thee from thy fate, it should proceed.
Nay.
I'll pray a
Isabel.
1,000 prayers for thy death.
Nay,
No
no.
word to say.
Hear me.
Fine,
No.
fine.
Isabel.
Best that thou diest.
Stop here.
Just a word, young sister, but one
What
word.
is your will?
Might you dispense with your leisure, I would by and by have some speech with you. The satisfaction I would require is likewise your own benefit.
I have no superfluous pleasure. My stay must be stolen out of other affairs. But I will continue.
Son, I have overheard what hath passed between you and your sister. Angelo hath never the purpose to corrupt her. Only he made an essay of her virtue, practices judgment with the disposition of natures. She, having the truth of honor in her, gave him that gracious denial which he is most glad to receive. I am confessor to Angelo and know this to be true. Therefore, prepare yourself to death. Do not satisfy your resolution with hopes that are fallible. Tomorrow you must die. Go to your knees and make ready.
Let me ask my sister pardon. I am so out of love with life that I sue to be rid of it.
Hope, therefore, fare you well. Provost, a word with you.
What is your will, father?
That now you are come, you will be gone.
What?
Leave me a while with the maid. To my mind promises with my habit that no loss shall touch her by my company.
In good time.
The hand that hath made you fair hath made you good. The goodness that is cheap in beauty makes beauty brief in goodness. But grace, being the soul of your complexion, shall keep the body of it ever fair. The assault that Angelo hath made to you, fortune hath conveyed to my understanding. I should wonder at Angelo, how will you do to content this substitute and to save your brother?
I am going now to resolve. I had rather my brother die by the law than my son should be unlawfully born. But, oh, how much is the good Duke deceived in Angelo? If ever he return and I can speak to him, I will open my lips in vain or discover his government.
That shall not be much amiss. Yet, as the matter stands, he will avoid your accusations. He made trial of you only. Therefore, fasten your ear on my advices. In the love I have in doing good, a remedy presents itself. I do make myself believe that you may most uprighteously do a poor wronged lady a merited benefit, redeem your brother of the angry law, do no stain on your own gracious honor, and much please the absent Duke. If, peradventure, he should ever return to have hearing of this business.
Let me hear you speak farther. I have spirit to do anything that appears not foul in the truth of my spirit.
Virtue is bold and goodness never fearful. Have you not heard speak of Mariana, the sister of Frederick, the great soldier who miscarried at sea?
Oh, I had heard of the lady, and good words went with her name.
She should, this Angelo, have married. Was affianced to her oath and the nuptial appointed, between which time of the contract and the limit of the solemnity, her brother Frederick was racked at sea, having in that perished vessel the dowry of his sister. Now, look you how heavily this befell the poor gentlewoman. There she lost a noble and renowned brother, in his love for her ever most kind and natural. With him, the portion and sinew of her fortune, her marriage dowry. With both, her competent husband, this well-seeming Angelo.
Can this be so? Did Angelo so leave her?
Left her awash in her tears and dried not one of them with his comfort. Swallowed his vows, pretending in her discoveries of dishonor. In few, bestowed her on her own lamentations, which she yet wears for his sake. And he, a marvel to her tears, is awash in them, but relents not.
What a merit were it in death to take this poor maid from the world, but corruption in this life that it would let this man live. Oh, but how out of this can she bear?
It is something that you can cure, and the cure of it not only saves your brother, but keeps you from dishonor in doing it.
Show me how, good father.
This forenamed maid hath yet in her the continuance of her first affection. His unjust unkindness for her, that in all reason should have quenched her love, hath like an impediment in the current made it quake and quiver. Go you to Angelo. Answer his requirings with a plausible obedience. Agree to his demands to the point. Only refer yourself to this advantage. First, that your stay with him may not be long, that time shall have all shadow and silence in it, and the place answer to convenience. This being granted in course, and now follows on. We will advise this wronged maid to stead up your appointment, to go in your place. If their encounter acknowledge itself hereafter, it may compel him to her recompense. And here, by this, is your brother saved, your honor untainted, the poor Brianna advantaged, and the corrupt deputy scathed. The maid will I make fit and frame for his attempt. If you think well to carry this as you may, the doubleness of the benefit dispense the deceit from reproof. What think you?
Well, the image of it gives me content already, and I trust to approach the most prosperous perfection.
It lies much in your holding out. Patience suitably to Angelo. If for this night he entreat you to his bed, give him promise of satisfaction. I will presently to St. Louis, there at the great Moj resides the dejected Mariana. At this place call upon me, and dispatch with Angelo that it may be done quickly.
I thank you for this comfort. Fare you well, good father.
Hey, if there be no remedy for it but that you will need to buy and sell men and women like beasts, we shall have all the world drink brown and white fat.
Oh, heaven, what stuff is here?
That's you, good father Friar.
And you, good brother father.
Yeah.
What offense hath this man made you, sir?
Marry, sir, he hath offended the law, and, sir, we take him to be a thief too, sir, for we have found upon him, sir, a strange picklock, which we have sent to the deputy.
By Sir Ra, a bawd, a wicked bawd. The evil that thou causest to be done, that is thy means to live? Do thou but think what 'tis to cram a maw or clothe a back from such a filthy vice? Say to thyself, from their abominable touches I eat, I drink, array myself, and live. Canst thou believe thy living is a life so stinkingly depending? Go, man, go, man.
Indeed, sir, does stink in some sort. Yes, sir, I would prove.
Nay, if the devil had given thee proofs for sin, thou wilt prove his. Take him to prison, officer. Correction and instruction must both work, ere this rude beast will
Oh,
cross.
I my comfort. I cry bail. Here's a gentleman and a friend of mine.
Why now, noble Pompey? What, at the wheels of Caesar, art thou led in triumph? What sayest thou, trot? Is the world as it was, man, which is the way? Is it sad in few words, or how? The trick of it.
Still thus and thus, still worse.
Going to prison, Pompey?
Yes, faith, sir.
What is this? None of this, Pompey. Well, go, say I sent thee thither. Hey, for that, Pompey, or how? For being a bawd, for being a bawd. Well, then, imprison him. If imprisonment be the due of a bawd, 'tis his right bawd he is, doubtless, and of antiquity too bought born. Farewell, good Pompey. Commend me to the prison, Pompey.
I had hoped your good worship would be my bail.
No, indeed will I not, Pompey. 'Tis not the way I will pray, Pompey, that they increase your body. I do, trusty Pompey. Bless you, Brian.
And you.
Hey, does prison pay still, Pompey? Come your way, sir, come.
You want to bail me then, sir?
Then come now, Pompey. What news, brother? What news? Hey, go to the ghetto, Pompey. Go. What news, Friar of the Duke, huh?
I know of none. Can you tell me of any?
Oh, some say he's with the Emperor of Russia. Others some
I know not where, but wheresoever I wish him well.
Yeah, wasn't that fantastical trick of him to steal from the state? Hey, Lord Angelo dukes it well in his absence. He puts transgression to it.
He does well in it.
A little more lenity to lechery would do no harm in him. A little too crabbed that way, Friar.
It is too general a vice, and severity must cure it.
Yes, in good sooth it is of a great kindred, huh? It is well allied, but it is impossible to extirpate quite, Friar, till eating and drinking be put down. They say this Angelo was not made by man or woman of this downright way of creation.
How should he be made, then?
Oh, some report he was spawned by a sea maid. Others some that he was begot between two stockfishes. But it is certain that when he makes water, his urine is congealed ice. That I know to be true.
Thou art pleasant, sir, and speak pace.
Why, what a ruthless thing is this in him. For the rebellion of a codpiece to take away the life of a man? Would the Duke that is absent have done this? Ere he would have hanged a man for getting 100 bastards, he would have paid for the nursing 1,000. Yeah, he had some feeling for the sport. He knew the service, and that instructed him to mercy.
I never heard the absent Duke much detected for women. He was not inclined that way.
Oh, sir, you are deceived.
It is not possible.
I was an influence of his. A very shy fellow, the Duke, and I believe I know the cause of his withdrawing.
What, I prithee, might be the cause?
No, pardon. 'Tis a secret must be locked within the teeth and lips. But this I can hurt you. The greater file of the subject held the Duke to be wise.
Wise? Why, no question but he was.
A very superficial, ignorant, unweighing fellow.
Either this is envy in you, sir, folly, or mistaking. Why, the very stream of his life and the business that he helmed must, upon a more warranted need, give him a better proclamation. Let him be but testimony to his own bringings forth, and he shall appear to the envious a scholar, a soldier, and a statesman. Therefore, you speak unskillfully. Or, if your knowledge be more, it is much darkened with your malice.
Ah, sir, I know him. I love him.
Love talks with better knowledge, and knowledge with dearer love.
Come, sir, I know what I know.
I can hardly believe that, since you know not what you speak. But if ever the absent Duke shall return, as our hopes and prayers are he will, I desire you to make your answer before him. If it be honest you speak, you have courage to maintain it. I am bound to call upon you, sir, and I pray your name.
My name is Lucio, well known to the Duke.
Well, he shall know you better, sir, if I may live to report you.
Yeah, I fear you not. Yeah, but no more of this. Hey, canst thou tell if Claudio die tomorrow or no?
Why should he die, sir?
Why?
Fulfilling a bottle with a tundish.
Yeah, I would the Duke we talked of were returned again. You know, this ungendered agent will unpeople the province with continency. Hey, sparrows must not build in his houses, for they are lecherous. Yeah, the Duke would have dark deeds darkly answered. He would never bring them to light. Yeah, would he were returned again. Ah, farewell, Wyatt. Hey, I prithee, pray for me, huh? Yeah, farewell.
Go away with her to prison.
Oh, good, my lord, be good to me. Your honor is accounted a merciful man, good my lord.
Double and treble admonition and still forfeiting the same kind. This would make mercy spare and weigh the tyrant.
Long life, tender. Information against him. Mistress Kate came down, was with child by him in the Duke's time. He promised her marriage. His child is a year and a quarter old, comes in with Jacob. I have kept it myself, and see how he goes about to abuse
father.
Listen, goodness on you.
Of whence are you?
Not of this country, though me chances now to use it for me time. I am a brother of gracious order, late come from the sea, in special business from his holiness.
Ah, what news abroad in the world?
None. That there is so great a fever on goodness that the dissolution of it must cure it.
Let me desire to know how you find Claudio prepared. I'm made to understand you have lent him visitation.
He professes to have received no sinister measure from his judge, and most willingly humbles himself to the determination of justice.
I'm going to visit the prisoner.
Yes,
Fare you well.
Peace be with you.
But my kisses bring again, seals of love concealed in vain, sealed in vain. Oh, here comes a man of comfort whose advice hath often stilled my rawing discontent. I cry you mercy, sir. And well could wish you had not found me here so musical. Please, let me excuse me and believe me so my mirth had much displeased, but pleased my woe.
'Tis good. Though music oft hath such a charm to do make bad good and good provoke harm. I pray you tell me, hath anyone called here for me late? Much upon this time have I promised here to meet.
You have not been inquired after. I have sat here all day.
I do constantly believe. The time has come even now. I shall crave your forbearance a little. Maybe I'll call upon you anon with some advantage for yourself.
I am always bound to you.
Very well met and welcome. What's the news from this good deputy?
Oh, he hath the garden circummured with bricks, whose western side is with the vineyard back, and to that vineyard is a planchet gate that makes his opening with this bigger key. This other doth command a little door, which from the vineyard to the garden leads. There have I made my promise upon the heavy middle of the night to call upon him.
Are there no other tokens between you agreed concerning her observance?
No, none, only a repair in the dark. And I have professed him my most state agree. For I have made him know I have a servant come with me along that stays upon. His persuasion is I come about my brother.
'Tis well borne out. I have not yet made known to Mariana a word of this. What hope then? I pray you make acquaintance with this maid. She comes to do you good.
I do desire the life.
Do you persuade yourself that I respect you?
Good friar, I know you do, and have.
Take then this your companion by the hand, who hath a story ready for your ear. I shall stay at your leisure, but make haste, the vaporous night approaches.
Will it please you to walk aside?
He who the sword of heaven will bear should be as holy as his beard. Shame on him whose cruel strikings kill with faults of his own likings. Twice treble shame on Angelo to weed my vice and let his grow. Oh, what may man within him hide, though angel on the outward side? Craft against vice I must apply. With Angelo tonight shall I, an old betrothed, but despise it. So disguise it shall by the disguised. Pay with falsehood, false exacting, and perform an old contract. Welcome, I'll agree.
She'll take the enterprise upon her father if you advise it.
It is not my consent, but my entreaty too.
Little have you to say when you depart from him, but soft and low. Remember now my brother.
Fear me not.
Nor, gentle daughter, fear you not at all. Is your husband on a pre-contract? Bring you thus together, 'tis no sin. Come, let us away.
Come hither, sirrah! Can you cut off a man's head?
If the man be a bachelor, sir, I can. But if he be a married man, well, he's his wife's head. And I can never cut off the head of a woman.
Oh, Lord. Leave me your and you'll be in the right answer. Tomorrow or tonight, and garters.
shall have your soul time of intestines and your deliverance with an unpitied whipping, for you have been a notorious bawd.
Oh, sir, I've been an unlawful bawd time out of mind, but I will content me to be a lawful hangman. I'll be happy to receive some instruction from my fellow partner.
What ho, a Borson? Where's a Borson there?
Do you call her?
Here's a fellow will assist you in your execution tomorrow. If you think you need, hang with him by the ear and let him abide here with you. If not, use him for the present and then dismiss him. He cannot plead his estimation with you. He hath been a bawd.
The bawd then! Fie upon him! He will discredit our history.
Oh, go to, sir. You weigh equally. A feather will turn the scales.
By your good favor, sir. For surely, sir, a good favor have you, but that you have a hanging look. Call you your occupation a mystery?
Aye, sir. It is a mystery.
And painting, I have heard say, is a mystery. And whores, being members of my occupation, using painting to prove my occupation a mystery. But what mystery there should be in hanging if I should be hanged, I cannot imagine.
Sir, it is a mystery.
Proof?
Every true man's apparel fits your thief. If it be too little for your thief, your true man thinks it big enough. If it be too big for your thief, your thief thinks it little enough. Therefore, every true man's apparel fits your thief.
Are you agreed?
Yes, sir, I'll serve him. Try to find your hangman a more penitent trade than your bawd. He doth oftener ask forgiveness.
You, sirrah, provide your block and your axe tomorrow, 4 o'clock.
Come on, bawd. I will instruct thee in my trade. Follow.
Call hither Claudio and Barnaby. The one hath my pity, not a jot the other, being a murderer, though he were my brother. Oh, look, here is the warrant, Claudio, for thy death. 'Tis now dead midnight, and by 8 tomorrow thou shalt be made immortal. And where's Barnaby?
As fast locked up in sleep as guiltless labor, when it lies starkly in the traveler's bones, he will not wake.
Who can do good on him? Well, go, prepare yourself. Hark, what noise? Heaven give thy spirits comfort. By and by! I hope it is some part of a reprieve for the most gentle Claudio. Oh, welcome, Friar.
The best and wholesome spirits of the night envelop you, Provost. Who called here late?
None since the curfew rung.
Not Isabel?
No.
They will then, ere it be long.
But what comforts come for Claudio?
There's some in hope.
Oh, it is a bitter deputy.
No, not so, not so. 'Twere he kneeled with that which he corrects, then were he tyrannous. Now are they come. This is a gentle provost, seldom is the steel jailer, friend of man. How now, what noise? This spirit's possessed with haste that wounds the unsisting postern with these strokes.
There he must stay until an officer arrives to let him in. Don't be called up.
Have you no countermand yet for Claudio, but he must die tomorrow?
None, sir, none.
As near to dawning, Provost, as it is, you shall hear more ere morning.
Haply you something know, yet I believe there comes no counter. No such example have we. Besides, upon the very siege of justice, Lord Angelo hath to the public ear professed contrary. Oh, this is his lordship's man.
And this is Claudio's pardon.
My lord hath sent you this note, and by me this further charge, that you swerve not from the smallest article of it, neither in time, matter, or other circumstance. Good morrow, for as I take it, it is almost day.
I shall obey him.
This is his pardon, born by such sin as he, the pardoner himself, is in. What news, Provost?
I told you, Lord Angelo, belike thinking me remiss in mine office, awakens me with this unwanted putting on. And methinks strangely, for he hath not used it before.
Pray you, let's hear.
Whatsoever you may hear to the contrary, let Claudio be executed executed by 4 of the clock, and in the afternoon, Barnardine. For my better satisfaction, let me have Claudio's head sent to me by 5. Let this be duly performed with the thought that more depends on it than we must yet deliver. Thus fail not to do your office, as you will answer to it at your peril. What say you to this, sir?
What is that Barnardine that's to be executed in the afternoon?
A Bohemian born here, nursed up and bred, one that is a prisoner 9 years.
How came it the absent Duke had never either delivered him to his liberty or executed him? I've always heard it was ever his manner to do so.
His friends still wrought reprieve for him, and indeed his facts, till now in the government of Lord Angelo, came not to an undoubtful truth.
It is now apparent.
Most manifest and not denied by himself.
Hath he borne himself penitently in prison? How seems he to be touched?
A man that apprehends death no more dreadfully but as a drunken sleep, careless, fearless, and reckless of what's past, present, or to come, and insensible of mortality, desperately poor.
He wants advice.
No, he will hear not. If he hath evermore had the liberty of the prison, give him leave to escape hence, he would not. Drunk many times a day, if not many days, entirely drunk. Oh, we have very oft awakened him as if to carry him off to execution, and showed him a seeming warrant for it, but it hath not moved him at all.
More on him and on. There is written in your brow, Provost, honesty and constancy. If I read it not correctly, my ancient skill beguiles me. But in the boldness of my cunning, I will lay myself in hazard. Claudio, whom here you have warrant to execute, is no greater forfeit of the law than Angelo, who hath sentenced him. To make you understand this in a manifested effect, I crave but 4 days' respite, during the which you will do me a personal and a dangerous courtesy.
I pray, sir, and what?
In the delaying death.
Alas! How may I, having the hour limited and an express command under penalty to show the head in view of Lord Angelo?
By the vow of mine honor, I shall warrant you, if my instruction may be your guide. Let this Barnardine be in the morning executed, and his head borne to Angelo.
Lord Angelo hath seen them both, and will discover the fatal.
Oh, but death is a great disguiser, and you may add to it. Shave his head, and say it was the desire of the penitent to be thus bared before his execution. You know the course is common. If anything should fall to you upon this, more than thanks and good fortune, by the saints whom I profess, I shall plead against it with my life.
Pardon me, good father, but it is against my oath.
Were you sworn to the Duke or to the deputy?
To him and to his substitutes.
You will think you have made no offense if the Duke vouch for the justice of your dealing?
What likelihood is in that?
Not a resemblance, but a certainty. And yet, since I see you fearful that neither my coat, my integrity, nor my persuasion can with ease attempt you, I'll go farther than I meant to pluck out all fears from you. Look you, sir, here is the hand and seal of the Duke. You know the character, I doubt not, and the signet is not strange to you.
Well, I know them both.
The contents of this is the return of the Duke. You shall overread this anon at your leisure, which you will find within these 2 days he will be here. This is a thing that Angelo knows not, for he this very day receives letters of a strange tenor, perchance of the Duke's death, perchance entering a monastery, but by chance nothing of what is writ. Put not yourself into amazement at how these things should be. All difficulties are easy when they are known. Call your executioner and off with Barnardine's head. I will give him a present shrift and advise him to a better place. Yet you are amazed, but this will absolutely resolve you. Come, let us away. 'Tis almost clear dawn.
I'm as well acquainted here as I was in our house of profession. One would think this were Mistress Overdone's own house. Here be many of her old customers. Why, first, here's young Master Rash. In for a commodity of brown paper and old ginger, some 917 pounds, of which he made 5 marks ready money. Yeah! Ooh, and here's Master Caper. In at the suit of Master Three-Pile, the mercer, for 4 suits of peach-colored satin, which now peaches him for a beggar. Ah! Whoa! And young Master Dizzy, hey! Master Drop Air, woohoo! Oh, Master Copperspur, Master Starblacky, the Rapier and Dagger Man. Wow! Woo! And here's young Master Drop Air that killed the lusty pudding. Master Sport Light, the tilter, Brave Master Shutai, the great traveler, and whoa! Wild half-can. The stabbed pots. Oh, and I think 40 more. All great doers in the trade. And now are they all, for the Lord's sake.
Hurrah! Bring Barnardine hither!
Master Barnardine! Woohoo! Master Barnardine! You must rise and be hanged, Master Barnardine!
What ho, Barnardine!
Ah, pox on your throat! Who makes that noise there? What are you?
Your good friend, sir, the hangman. You must be so good, sir, as to arise and be put to death.
Away, you rogue, away! I'm sleepy.
Go tell him he must awake, and that quickly too.
Pray, sir, be so good as to awake and be executed and sleep afterwards.
Go into him and fetch him out.
Oh, he's coming, sir, he's coming. I hear the straw rustle.
Is the axe upon the block, sirrah?
Ready, sir.
How now, old horseman?
Well,
What's the news with you?
truly, sir, I would desire you to clap into your prayers. For look you, the warrants come.
You rogue, I've been drinking all night and am not fitted for it.
Oh, all better, sir. For he that drinks all day and is hanged betimes in the morning shall sleep the sounder all the next day.
Oh, look you, here comes your ghostly father. Do we just now, think you?
Bound by my charity in hearing how hastily you are to depart, I am come to advise you, comfort you, and pray with you.
Father, not I. I've been drinking hard all night and will have more time to prepare me, or they shall beat out my brains with billets. That's certain I will not die today.
Oh, but sir, you must, and therefore I prithee you, look forward on the journey you shall go.
I swear, I will not die today for any man's personal occasion.
But hear you.
Not a word. If you have anything to say to me, come to my ward, for thence will not I today.
Unfit to live or die. Oh, gravel hard after him, fellows. Bring him to the block.
Now, sir, how do you find the prisoner?
A creature unprepared, unmeet for death, and to transport him in the mind he is were damnable.
Oh, here in the prison, Father, there died this morning of a cruel fever. One Ragazine, a most notorious pirate, a man just of Claudio's years, his head just of his color. What if? We do omit this reprobate till he were more inclined and satisfied the deputy with the visage of Ragazine, more like to Claudio.
Oh, it is an accident that heaven provides. Go, dispatch it presently. The hour draws on, prefixed by angel. See this be done and sent according to command, whiles I persuade this rude wretch willingly to die.
It will be done, good father, presently. But Bernardine must die today, and how shall we continue Claudio to save him, save me from the danger that might come if he were no alive?
Let this be done. Put them in secret hold, both Bernardine and Claudio. Ere the sun hath twice made his journal greeting to yonder generation, you shall find your safety manifested.
I am your free dependent.
Go, dispatch, and send the head to Angelo. Now will I write letters to Angelo, the provost, he shall bear them, whose contents will advise him that I am near at home, and that by great injunctions I am bound to enter publicly. Him I'll advise to meet me by the consecrated fount a league below the city, and there, by cold gradation and well-balanced form, we shall proceed with Angelo.
Here is the head. Now carry it.
Make a speedy return. I must speak with you on matters that want no ear but yours.
I'll make all speed. Like all speed here.
The tongue of Isabel. She comes to know if yet her brother's pardon be come hither. But I will keep her ignorance of her good, to make her heavenly comforts of despair when it is least expected.
Oh, by your leave,
Good morning, fair and gracious daughter.
better given me by so holy a man. Have yet the deputy sent my brother's pardon?
He hath released him, Isabel, from the world. His head is off and sent to Angelo.
Nay, but it is not so.
Tis no other. Show your wisdom, daughter, and your close patience.
Oh, I will to him and pluck out his eyes.
You will not be admitted to his sight.
Happy Claudio, wretched Isabel, injurious world, most damned Angelo.
This nor hurts him nor profits you a jot. Forbear it, therefore. Give your cause to heaven. Mark what I say, which you will find by every syllable of faithful verity. The Duke returns home tomorrow. May you dry your eyes. One of our convent and his confessor gives me this instance. Already he hath sent notice to Aeschylus and Angelo to prepare to meet him by the gate, there to give up their power. If you can, pace your wisdom in that good path I wish it would go, and you shall have your bosom on this wretch. Grace of the Duke, revenges to your heart and general honor.
I am directed by you.
This letter to Friar Peter give, 'tis that he sent me of the Duke's return. And say by these tokens, I desire his company at Mariana's house tonight. Her cause and yours I'll perfect him withal, and he shall bear you to the Duke, and to the head of Angelo accuse him home and home. For mine own part, I am combined by a secret vow, and shall be absent when you with this letter. Command these fretting waters from your eyes with a light heart. Trust not my holy order if I pervert your course. Who's here?
Even Friar? Where's the provost?
Not with him, sir.
Oh, pretty Isabella, I impale in mine heart to see thine eyes so red. Thou must be patient. They say the Duke will be here tomorrow. Ah, by my troth, Isabel, I love thy brother. That old fantastical Duke of Dark Corners had been at home, he had lived.
The Duke is marvelous little beholding to report, sir, but the best is, he lives not in them.
Friar, thou knowest not the Duke so well as I do. He's a better woodman than thou takest him for.
You'll answer this one day. Fare you well.
Hey, Terry, hey, I'll go along with thee. I can tell thee pretty tales of the Duke, huh?
You have told me enough of him already, sir, if they be true. If not, none were enough.
I was once before him for getting a wench with child.
Did you such a thing?
Yes, Mary, did I? Oh, but I was fain to forswear it. They else would have married me to the rotten meddler.
Your company is fairer than kind. Very well.
By my troth, I'll follow thee to the lane's end. Hey, if body talk affect you, we'll have very little of it. Nay, Friar, I'm a kind of bird. I shall stick.
Every letter he hath writ hath dismouched other.
Most uneven and distracted manner. His actions show much like the madness. Grey-headed and wisdom be not cheated. And why meet him at the gate and deliver our authorities there?
I guess not.
And why proclaim it an hour before his entry, that if any crave redress of injustice, they are to exhibit their petitions in the streets?
He shows his reasons for that, to have a dispatch of complaints, and to deliver us from devices hereafter, which shall then have no power to stand against us.
I beseech you, let it be so proclaimed. The times in the morning I'll call you at your house. Give notice to such man of suit and sword as ought to meet him.
I shall, sir. Fare you well.
Do that.
These letters at fit time deliver me. The provost knows our purpose and our plot. The matter being, what be your instruction, keep you ever to our special good, though sometimes you do blench from this to that as cause doth minister.
Shall we speak well?
To speak so indirectly, I am loath. I would say the truth, but to accuse him so, that is your part.
Be ruled by him.
Besides, he tells me that if peradventure he speak against me on Yager's side, I should not think it strange, for 'tis a physic that's bitter to a sweet end.
I would, Friar.
Oh, peace, the friar is come.
Come, I have found you out to stand most fit, where you shall have such vantage on the Duke that he shall not pass you. Twice have the trumpet sounded. The generous and gravest citizens have hent the gates, and very near upon the Duke is entering. Therefore, hence away.
All rise for the Duke.
My very worthy cousin, very well, that's our old friend Aeschylus. We're glad to see you.
Happy return be to your royal grace.
Many and hearty thankings to you both. We have made inquiry of you and hear such goodness that our soul cannot but yield you forth to public things.
To make my bond still greater.
Hey, your desert speaks loud, and I should wrong it to lock it in the ward with covert bosom. Come, Aeschylus, you must walk by us on our other hand. In good supporters, are you?
Now, speak loud, kneel before.
Justice, O royal hail your regard upon wrong. I would fain have it said in me, O royal prince, dishonor not your eye by throwing it on any other object, till you have heard me in my true complaints. Give me justice, justice, justice.
Relate your wrongs. In what? By whom? Be brief. Here's Lord Angelo shall give you justice.
Worthy prince, you bid me seek redemption of the devil. Hear me yourself for that which I must speak, lest either punish me, not be, or bring redress from you. Hear me, oh, hear me, hear me.
My lord, she hath been a suitor to me for her brother, cut off by the course of justice, and her wits, I fear me, are not firm.
By course of justice?
And she shall speak most bitterly and strange.
Most strange, but yet most truly I will speak. That Angelo's sworn, is it not strange? That Angelo's a murderer, is not strange. That Angelo's an adulterous thief, and hypocrite, a virgin violator, is it not strange and strange?
Nay, 'tis 10 times strange.
It is not truer he is Angelo, then this is all as true as it is strange. Nay, it is 10 times true, for truth is truth to the end of reckoning.
Away with her, poor soul. She speaks with the infirmity of sense.
O Prince, I conjure thee, if thou believest there is another comfort than this world, if thou neglect me not with that opinion that I have touched with madness. Make not impossible that which but seems upright. 'Tis not impossible that one, the wickedest hated on the ground, may seem as shy, as brave, as just, as absolute as Angelo. Even so may Angelo with all his titles, forms, dressings, caracks be an arch villain. Believe it, royal prince, if he be less, he's nothing. But he's more, and I'm more named for badness.
On mine honesty, if she be mad, as I believe no other, her madness hath the honest frame of sense.
O gracious Zeus, so let your reason serve to make the truth appear where it seems hid, and hide the false seems true.
Many that are not mad have, sure, more lack of reason. What would you say?
I am the sister of one Claudio, condemned upon the act of fornication to lose his head, condemned by Angelo. I, in probation of a sister who was sent to by my brother, one then Lucio, the messenger.
That's I didn't like your grace. Yeah, I came to her from Claudio and desired her to try her gracious fortune with Lord Angelo for her poor brother's pardon.
That's he indeed.
You are not bid to speak.
No, my good lord. Nor wish to hold my peace.
I wish you now, then. Pray you take note of it, and when you have some business for yourself, pray you then be perfect.
I warrant your honor.
The warrant's for yourself. Take heed to it.
Gentlemen told somewhat of my tale.
Right.
It may be right, but you are in the wrong. Speak before your time. Proceed.
I went to this pernicious case of deputy.
That is somewhat madly spoken.
Pardon it, the phrase is to the matter.
Mend it again. The matter, proceed.
In brief, to set the needless process by, how I persuaded, how I prayed and kneeled, how he repelled me, and how I replied. For this was at much length. The vile conclusion I now begin with, grief and shame to utter. He would not, by gift of my chaste body to his concupiscible, intemperate lust, release my brother. And after much debatement, my sisterly remorse confused mine honor. And I did yield to him. But the next morn betimes his purpose surfeiting, he sends a warrant for my poor brother's head.
Oh, this is most likely.
Oh, that it were as like as it is.
By heaven, fond wretch, thou knowest not what thou speakest. Or else thou art suborned against his honor in hateful practice. Confess the truth, and say on whose advice thou camest here to complain.
And is this all? Then, oh, you blessed ministers above, keep me in patience, and with ripened time unfold the evil which is here wrapped up in countenance. Heaven shield your grace from woe, as I thus wronged can unbelieveth go.
I know you'd fain be gone. An officer, away with her to prison. Shall we thus permit a blasting and a scandalous breath to fall on him so near us? This need must be a practice. Who knew of your intended coming hither?
Oh, that I would were here, Friar Lodewig. Come on.
Oh, a ghostly father, belike. Who knows of this Lodewig?
Oh, my lord, I know him. 'Tis a meddling friar. I do not like him. Had he been laid, my lord, for certain words he spake against your grace in your retirement, I'd swinged him soundly.
Words against me. This is a good friar, belike. And to set on this wretched woman against our substitute here. Let this friar be found.
Oh, but yesternight, my lord, she and that friar, I saw them at the prison. Ooh, saucy friar.
Blessed be your royal grace. I have stood by, my lord, and I have heard your royal ear abused. First hath this woman most wrongfully accused your substitute, who is as free from touch or soil as he from one undone.
We did believe, no less. Know you this Friar Lodowick that she speaks of?
I know him for a man divine and holy, not scurvy, nor a temporary meddler, as is reported by this gentleman. And on my trust, a man that never yet did as he vouches, misreports your grace.
My lord, most villainously believe it.
Well, he in time may come to clear himself, but at this instant he is sick, my lord, a strange fever. Upon his mere request, being come to knowledge that there was complaint intended against Lord Angelo, came I hither to speak as from his mouth what he doth know is both true and false, and what with his oaths and all probation will make up full clear whensoever he's convented. First, for this woman to justify this noble worthyman so vulgarly and personally accused, her shall you see disproved to her eyes till she herself confess it.
Good friar, let's hear it. Do you not smile at this, Angelo? Heavenly vanity of wretched fools. Come, cousin, in this I'll be impartial. Let you be judge of your own cause. Is this the witness, friar? First let her show her face and after speak.
Pardon, my lord. I will not show my face until my husband bid me.
What, are you married?
No, my lord.
Are you a maid?
No, my lord.
A widow, then?
Neither, my lord.
Why, you are nothing, then, neither maid, widow, nor wife.
My lord, she may be a punk, for many of them are neither maid, widow, nor wife.
Silence, that fellow, but he had some cause to prattle for himself.
Well, my lord. My lord, I do confess I ne'er was married, and I confess besides, I am no maid. I have known my husband, yet my husband knows not that he ever knew me.
He was drunk, then, my lord, it could be no better.
Then of it of silence would thou wert too.
Well, my lord.
Well, this is no witness for Angelo.
Now I come to it, my lord. She that accuses him of fornication in self-same manner doth accuse my husband, and charges him, my lord, with such a time when I'll suppose I had him in mine arms, with all the effects of love.
Charges she more than me?
Not that I know.
No, you say your husband.
Why, just, my lord, and that is Angelo, who thinks he knows that he ne'er knew my body, but knows he thinks that he knows Isabella's.
This is a strange abuse. Let's see thy face.
My husband bids me. Now I will unmask. This is that face, thou cruel Angelo, which once thou sworest was worth the looking on. This is the hand which, with a vowed contract, was fast, the lot in thine. This is the body that took away the match from Isabel and did supply thee at thy garden house in her imagined person.
Know you this woman?
Carnally.
Draw no more.
Enough, my lord.
My lord, I confess I know this woman. And 5 years since there was some speech of marriage betwixt myself and her, which was broke off, in part for that her promised proportions came short of their compensation, but in chief for that her reputation was disvalued in levity. Since which time of 5 years I never saw her, heard from her, nor spoke to her, my lord. So help me upon my faith and honor.
Noble prince, as there comes life from heaven and words from breath, as there is sense in truth and truth in virtue, I am affianced this man's wife as strongly as words could make of vows. And my good lord, but Tuesday night last gone in his garden house, he knew me as a wife. As this is true, let me in safety raise me from my knees, or else forever be confixed here a marble monument.
Lord, I did but smile till now. Now, good my lord, give me the scope of justice. My patience here is touched. I do perceive these poor, informal women are no more but mere instruments of a mightier power that sets them on. Let me have way, my lord, to find this practice out.
I, with my heart, and punish them to your height of pleasure. Thou foolish friar, and thou pernicious woman, compact with her that's gone, thinkest thou thy oaths, though they would swear down each particular saint, were testimonies against his worth and credit that's sealed in approbation? There's another that set them on, and let him be sent for.
Would he were here, my lord,
For he hath indeed set the women on to this complaint. The provost knows where he abides and may fetch him.
Go, do it instantly. You, my noble and well-warranted cousin, whom it concerns to hear this matter forth, do with your injuries as seems you best in any chastisement. I for a while must leave you, but stir not you till you have well determined upon these slanders.
My lord will do it truly. Signor Lucio, did not you say you knew that Friar Lodowick to be a dishonest person?
Cuculus, not facet, Menaccio. Honest in nothing but his clothes. And one that has spoke most villainous speeches of the Duke.
We shall entreat you to abide here till he come and enforce them against him. We shall find this friar a notable fellow.
As any in Vienna, on my word.
Call that same Isabel here once again. I would speak with her. Pray you, my lord, give me leave to question. You shall see how I'll handle her.
Yeah, no better than he by her own report.
Say you?
Mary, sir, I think if you handled her privately, she might sooner confess. You know, perchance publicly she'll be ashamed.
I would go darkly to work with her.
That's the way. For women are light at midnight.
Come on, mistress. Here's a gentlewoman denies all that you have said.
My lord, this is the rascal I spoke of here with the provost.
In very good time.
Yes.
Speak not you to him till we call upon you. Come, sir, did not you set these women on to slander against Lord Angelo? They have confessed you did.
'Tis false.
How? Know you where you are?
Where's the Duke? 'Tis he should hear me speak.
The Duke's in us, and we will hear you speak. Look, you speak justly.
Boldly, at least. But oh, poor souls, came you to seek the lamb here of the fox? Good night to your redress. Is the Duke gone, then is your cause gone too. The Duke's unjust to thus retort your manifest appeal and put your trial in the villain's mouth which here you come to accuse.
Yeah, this is the rascal. This is he I spoke of.
Why, thou unreverend and unhallowed friar, is it not enough thou hast suborned these women to accuse this worthy man, but in the witness of his proper ear to call him villain, and then to glance from him to the Duke himself and tax him with injustice? Take him hence to the rack with him. We'll touse him joint by joint, but we'll know his purpose. What? Unjust.
Be not so hot. The Duke dare no more stretch this finger of mine than he dare rack his own. Subject am I not, nor here provincial. My business in this state made me a looker-on here in Vienna, where I have seen corruption bubble and boil till it o'errun the stew. Laws for all faults, but faults so countenanced that the strong statutes stand as much in mock as mark.
Slander to the state. Away with him to
What
prison.
can you vouch against him, Signor Lucio? Is this the man that you did tell us of?
'Tis he, my lord. Come hither, goodman, bold pate. Do you know me?
I remember you, sir, by the sound of your voice. We met in the prison in the absence of the Duke.
Did we so, sir? And do you remember what you said of the Duke?
Most notedly, sir.
Do you so, sir? And was the Duke a fleshmonger, a fool, and a coward, as you then reported him to be?
You must, sir, change persons with me ere you make that my report.
Oh.
You, indeed, spoke so of him, and much more, much worse.
God damnable fellow, did I not pluck thee by the nose for thy speeches, huh?
I protest I love the Duke as I love myself.
Our Cali villain would close now after his treasonable abuse.
Such a fellow is not to be talked withal. Away with him to prison. Lay bolts enough upon him. Let him speak no more. And away with these giglets too, and with the other Confederate companions.
Stay, sir, stay a
Resist
while.
me. Help him, Lucio.
Come, sir. Come, sir. Come, sir. Oh, sir. Why, you bald-pated, lion rascal! Yeah, you must be hooded, must you? Show your Come on! Show your sheep-fighting face and be hanged in an hour! Will it not off?
Provost, let me bail these gentle souls. Sneak you not away, sir. Friar and you must have some words anon. Lay hold on him.
This may prove worse than hanging.
For what you have spoken, I pardon. Come, sit one. By your leave, sir. Hast thou a word, or wit, or impudence, that can yet do the office? If thou hast, rely until my tale be heard, and hold no longer out.
My dread lord, I would be guiltier than my guiltiness to think I can be undiscernible when I perceive your grace, like power divine, hath looked upon my passes. Let good prince no longer session hold upon my shame, but let my trial be my immediate confession. Immediate sentence and insequient death are all the grace I beg.
Come hither, Mariana. Say, wast thou e'er contracted to this woman?
I was, my lord.
Go take her thence, and marry her instantly. Do you the office, friar, which consummate, return him here again. Go with him, provost.
My lord, I am more amazed at his dishonor than at the strangeness of it.
Come hither, Isabel. Your friar is now your prince. As I was then, advertising and wholly to your business, never changing heart with habit, I am still attorneyed at your service.
Pardon me, my lord, that I, your vassal, would employ in pain your unknown sovereignty.
You are pardoned, Isabel. And now, dear maid, be you as free to us. Your brother's death, I know, sits at your heart, and you may marvel why I obscured myself, laboring to save his life, and would not rather make rash remonstrance of my hidden power than that it be so lost. But, dear kind maid, it was the swift celerity of his death, which I think with swifter foot came on, that framed my purpose. But peace be with him. Make it your comfort.
I do, my lord.
For this new married man approaching here, whose salt imagination hath yet wronged your well-defended honor, you must, for Mariana's sake, pardon. But, as he adjudged your brother, being criminal in double violation, secret, chastity, and promise breach, the mercy of the law cries out most audible, even from his proper tongue. And Angelo for Claudio, death for death. Haste still pays haste, leisure answers leisure. Like doth wit like, and measure still for measure. Then, Angelo, thy faults thus manifested, we do condemn thee to the same block where Claudio stooped for death, and with like haste. Away with him.
Oh, my most gracious lord, I hope you will not mock me with a husband.
'Tis your husband mocked you with a husband. Consenting in the safeguard of your honor, I thought your marriage fit. Else imputation, for that he knew you, might reproach your life and choke your good to come. For his possessions, although by confiscation they are ours, we do instate and widow you withal, to buy you a better husband.
Oh, my dear lord, I crave no other.
Never
no,
crave
no
him.
better man.
We are definitive.
Oh, gentle my liege.
You do but lose your labor. Away with him to death. Now, sir, to you.
Oh, my good lord. Sweet Isabel, take my part, lend me your knees, and all my life to come I'll lend you all my life to do you service.
Against all sense thou do importune her, should her brother's ghost his paved bed break, and take her thence in horror.
Sweet Isabel, hold up your hands, say nothing. I'll speak all. They say best men are molded out of faults, and for the most become much more the better for being a little bad. So may my husband. Oh, Isabel, will you not lend a knee?
He dies for Claudio's death.
Almost bound to you, sir. Look, if it please you, on this man condemned as if my brother lived. I partly think a due sincerity governed his deeds, since he did look on me. Since it is so, let him not die. My brother had no justice in that he did the thing for which he died. For Angelo, his fault did not o'ertake his bad intent, and must be buried, but as an intent that perished by the way. Thoughts are no subjects. Intents, merely thoughts. Merely, my lord.
Your suit's unprofitable. Stand up, I say. I have bethought me another fault, Provost. How came it that Claudio was beheaded at an unusual hour?
It was commanded so.
And had you a special warrant for the deed?
No, my good lord, it was my private message.
For which I do discharge you of your office. Give up your keys.
Pardon me, noble lord. I thought it was a fault, yet knew it not, yet did repent me after more advice. Oh, for testimony thereof,
one in the prison that should else have died by private message, I have reserved the line.
What's he?
His name is Barnaby.
Oh, I would thou hadst done so by Claudio. Go fetch him hither and let me look upon him.
I am sorry one so learned and so wise as you, Lord Angelo, have still appeared, should slip so grossly both in the heat of blood and lack of tempered judgment afterward.
Sorry such sorrow I procure. So deep sticks it in my penitent heart that I crave death more willingly than mercy. It is my deserving, and I do entreat it.
Which is that, Barnardine?
This, my lord.
There is a friar told me of this man. Sirrah, thou art said to have a stubborn soul that apprehends no further than this world and swearest thy life.
Yeah.
Thou art condemned. But for those earthly faults, I do quit them all. And pray you take this mercy to provide for better times to come. What muffled fellow's that?
Here is another prisoner that I have saved, who should have died when Claudio lost his head. As like almost to Claudio as himself.
What?
If he be like your brother, then for his sake is he pardoned. And for your lovely sake, give me your hand and say you will be mine. He is my brother too. But fitter time for that. By this, Lord Angelo perceives he's safe. Methinks I see a quickening in his eye. Well, Angelo, thy evil quits you well. Love your wife, her worth yours. And yet there's another here in place whom I cannot pardon. You, sir, you, who knew me for a fool, a coward, one of luxury, an ass, a madman. Wherein have I so deserved of you that you extol me thus?
Faith, my good lord, I spoke it, but according to the trick.
Oh.
Now, if your lordship will hang me for it, you may. But I would rather it would please you, I might be whipped.
Oh, whipped first and after hanged. Proclaim it, provost, round about the city. If any woman here wronged by this lewd fellow, as I've heard him proclaim himself, there's one with whom he begot the child,
Oh, no.
let her appear and he shall marry her. The nuptial appointed, let him be whipped and hanged.
I beseech your highness, do not marry me to a whore. Your highness said even now, I make you a duke. Do not recompense me by making me a cuddle.
Upon mine honor, you shall marry her. Thy slanders I do forgive, and therewithal remit thy other forfeitures. Take him to prison and see our execution here in
Marrying a punk, my lord. That's pressing to death, whipping, and hanging. Oh, no, no.
Marrying a duke, slandering a duke deserves it. She, Claudio, whom you wrong, look you restore. Joy to you, Mariana. Love her, Angelo. I have confessed her and know her worth. Thanks to you, Provost, for your care and secrecy. I shall employ you in a worthier place. Forgive him, Angelo, the brought you to him right. For Claudio's the offense part. So, thanks to you, good friend, for thy much goodness. There's more behind, that's more gracious. Dear Isabel, I've a motion much import your wisdom, wherein if you'll a willing ear incline, what's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine. So, bring us to our palace, where we'll show there's more yet behind that's meet you all should know.
Lechery.
Fraud, lust,
Corruption.
Brothels. Lechery.
lust,
Corruption.
Lechery.
lust,
Corruption.
Brothels.
Lechery.
lust,
Corruption.
lust.